Hello folks, time for another video, and yes, a shave. Okay, well, rolling into the weekend here. I've been helping my wife pretty much for the last couple days out in her garden. She sets up this beautiful garden, but I got a couple bug bites. So I don't know how this shave's gonna go. And oh yeah, and she did cut my hair. See, even though there's not a lot up there was a ton in the back. So now it's gonna be sticking up all over because it's short, but that's good. All right, so one thing about today's shave is I am using Yulay's Calypso today. Sorry, my label is a little beat up, but this soap had I think a big journey. Thanks to my buddy Josh for sending me the soap a while back. Great scent, very nice aquatic. I very, very much enjoy this scent. It's kind of hard to explain, except it's just a nice aquatic goodness. I'll pop up the scent note and the ingredients. Boom! You can scope it out. I know it has emu oil in it, which is awesome. Except I don't know how awesome it was for the emu. But anyway. Yeah, and I'm using the BrushCraft brush today because it reminds me of sea glass here. The handle reminds me of like sea glass and some like driftwood. Really like that. Another awesome gift from my buddy Josh. I don't think BrushCraft is. I think he took a break. I'm not really sure, but I will leave the link to his, I believe, his Etsy page down below. I'm using the Captain's Choice Sandstorm Bowl today to whip up that leather. And I didn't really, and here comes the air conditioning. Yeah, it's really hot here. It's like 80-some degrees here today. So I didn't whip it up 100% because I kind of want to scrub a little bit because I got these little bug bitey things, which I'm sure I'm going to rip open. I actually have one on my chin too because it itches. But I've also noticed a lot of YouTubers lately have been using the Merkur Futur. I call it the future, but it's a Futur. And you can see the old Merkur label there. I don't think a lot of people have it with the Merkur logo on it, but mine does. I am on setting number 3. I think you can see that. Setting number 3 leaves it at, you could drive a bus through that blade gap. That's how big the blade gap is. In fact, you can go grab some potatoes and go peel them right now with that razor. And I have a Persona Platinum in there today. It's actually on its second use, which I really don't do. I usually one and done for me, but why not? I didn't throw it out from my last shave, so it's on its second use. Yeah, so let's wet the mug. Sorry about the background air noise from the air conditioning, but the air conditioning duct is right below my feet here, which is keeping my butt cold. Oh yeah, speaking about butt cold, you know, when I got my Sterling water in last week or the other day, there was a sample of Glacial Citron bath soap. Now, I've never used a mentholated bath soap before. I don't know how you guys do it, because my nether regions were tingling for like the rest of the day after I used that mentholated bath soap. So more power to you if you use a mentholated bath soap. Anyway, let's get this cruising. I'm just gonna paint this on a little bit, and I'm gonna do a little scrubbing. Oh, that's good. I really like this brush as far as aesthetics. And the performance is good too. It just reminds me of going down to the Jersey Shore and hunting for sea glass. Calypso's got a great scent. Kind of reminds me of just a nice, like, islandy, Jamaican kind of scent for some reason. It's good stuff. All right, so let's get to cruising. Let me just get that lather that flew all the way over to my shoulder. With the Merkur Futur, which is weird because I think the Futur, the Futur, I think that's French. Don't know why a German company would use a French word for future. Who knows? Let's just grab this big old potato peeler action and let's go to town. Yeah, so I'm on setting 3. I feel like I got something in my mouth. Who knows? Oh yeah. You definitely know. The blade is in this puppy. I believe it's the largest blade gap razor I do own. I think even on 1, it's like, on setting 1, the blade gap is well over 1 point something. I've actually had this razor a long time. I just don't use it enough because I have so many other razors. And sometimes I find this razor to be a bit aggressive. Not every time. I mean, a light touch. You definitely don't want to apply any pressure with this puppy. I think this was the 3rd Merkur razor I ever picked up. I know I picked up the 34C originally, the 38C, and then I picked up this. And then I picked up the 39C slant. All right, that was a really close first pass. I can tell you that right now. Oh my God. It's like technically, I barely have any whiskers left. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna turn it down to number 1. If I can see that. Yeah, we'll go down to number 1 now in setting. Because I don't have any whiskers pretty much left, so. Oh, I just accidentally stuck my hand into my lather ball. Yulay. Calypso. I think Monica is up and running. I did see something on her website where she'll be closed on the 15th of May. But I think she's otherwise up and running after her move, I think. Of course, I'll leave the link to Yulay down below. You can go scope out tons and tons of different scents that Yulay makes. Monica does offer a lot of different soap scents. Alrighty. Let's go against the grain. All I know is I feel so much better that my wife cut my hair, because not that I have any hair, lots of hair on top of my head, but I hate the hair that is on the back of my neck. It like pokes me, so she had a free minute. I cut my hair. And I helped her in her garden for a few days. Got a couple bug bites. It's nice and sunny here today too. So she's actually out in the garden as I'm doing this shave. Nice. Scoop that out. Almost got that in my eyeball. Wow. One thing about the Futur, or the Future, that is one efficient razor. You could definitely take off a big old beard with that thing, that's for sure. Yeah, I am feeling nice. I just have a little tiny bit right there. Which we will go get right now. All it needs is just a light touch. Had a hair or something in my mouth. All right, oh yeah. There we have it. That is good. All right, let me empty the old Sigmund the Sea Monster sink there. Awesome. Little cold water rinse. Alrighty, Lancaster Towel. Yeah, the cold water seems not to be that cold anymore. That's the only problem when the weather gets warm around here. The cold water kind of still, you know, cold, but not like that nice freezing cold. I think I probably took off about 5 layers of skin with that razor. Good stuff though. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of the Futur, the Futur. I just call it the Future. I've seen the Future in a lot of videos lately from a lot of YouTubers. In fact, I think I just watched one from Kevy Shave. So I was like, you know what? It sits right there in my razor rack with my, 20 plus razors I keep out on the counter here. So I was like, yeah, I just used the Parker variant, so might as well use the Merkur Futur or Future. I keep on saying I'm just gonna call it the Future, but it is pronounced Futur. Wow, that was great. I got a little weep, but I think that was from that bug bite. So, real quick, to cap off this shave before I put on my post, that was Van Yulay's Calypso. If you like aquatics, you'll definitely love this. And I use the BrushCraft. I just call it the sea glass. I don't know the real name of it. But thank you, Josh, for sending me this a while back. And that was the Captain's Choice Ball in the Sandstorm. That's my buddy Wes sent me that sucker a while back too. And I used the Merkur Futur, or Future, today. And the blade that was in there is the Persona Red, or the Persona Platinum. It's actually sticking to the top cap today pretty good. Alrighty. Make sure I give this a nice scrub-a-dub-dub. Always like to get my razors. Alright, so to finish off this lovely shave, I do have the matching splash. Now it's funny because there must be a misprint on the bottle, because this is definitely a splash. But it says aftershave balm on the label, so I think that might have been a misprint. Looks worse than it is because of that red mark there, but that's a nothing. And the scent of this splash matches the scent of the soap 100%. I know there's all kind of goodies in this splash. I could rub that around my neck now because there's no hair there. And I'm not sure if the ingredients are actually on the bottle. They are, so I'll kind of put it close. Maybe you can read it. There you go. All right, so if you enjoyed today's Yulay Calypso shave, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, come on, you got to tell me. You stink. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. All my subscribers are awesome. And yeah, please subscribe. And that was nice. Love the scent of that. It's very islandy. Very islandy scent. So, stay safe out there. And until next shave, Glenn's signing off.